Hello everybody, my name is Boyce Fitzgerald, and today we're going to look at my total income from Blackbox when I started out in January 2019. We're going to look at 2019, 2020, 2021, and a little bit more in depth of what I sold in December 2021. Thanks for joining me. Okay, we're going to go all the way back to 2019 when I first started in Blackbox. Total beginner. I still consider myself a beginner, learning as I go, and hopefully learning with you as I go. I had a few clips on Pond 5 and on Adobe stock before I found Blackbox. In late 2018, I watched a video by Jevin Dovey, and I started to save up my best clips, and I wanted to start at the beginning of the year. So I started in January, uploaded about 300 clips in January 2019, and as you can see, the first month I was on Blackbox, I sold a couple clips for $47.20. I don't recall. I know back then I did a lot of wildlife, and I had a drone. The only equipment I had was a Phantom 3, which shot HD. It didn't shoot 4K. And I had a Canon 7D Mark II, and I had one lens, which was a 400 millimeter lens, and I shot a lot of birds and wildlife with that lens. And that's those are the type of clips, the only types of clips I had. As you can see, in February, I sold 0 clips. That's the only month that I have been 0 on Blackbox. So starting January, I started selling, and as you can see, my lowest month was 0, and my highest month was $267.48. And about that time, I started to think, if I could sell $200 worth of clips, if I could make $200 a month, then I could upgrade my equipment. That would be enough to buy new cameras and new lenses. And I've upgraded a little bit ever since then. Now I have a Mavic Air 2, and I also have a Sony a7 III and a Sony a7 IV. And I have 5 lenses that range from 20 millimeters to 600 millimeters. Going on to the next year, 2020, I sold almost $4,000 worth of clips, and my average was well over $200. In fact, my lowest month that year was $210, and my highest month was $411. This was a pretty good year because I didn't have I didn't have the best stock. I still don't have the highest quality stock. I think I'm starting to get there, but still have a lot to learn. I also was not yet. I was just starting to collaborate with other people, and so most of these were from my own clips, and but I well surpassed my goal, which was to make $200 a month, and I started upgrading my equipment about this time. In 2021, so I went from just under 4,000 to 4,500. I think this year could have been a lot better, but a lot of things happened in 2021, including just a lot more people submitting stock video, and so it's just a bigger market. And there's also a lot of changes in how things are priced. So that's the nature of any business. It's gonna change. It's gonna evolve as you go, and you have to evolve with it. The way to evolve with stock video is to continue to increase the quality and the concepts of what you're shooting. So as you can see, in 2021, my lowest month was $261, and my highest was $571. And my average for this year, if I take this amount, 4,515 and 46 cents, and divide it by 12, I get $376.29. And now I'm beginning to believe that I can get this up. I don't know how long it'll take, but I want to make $1,000 a month. I want this to be part of my retirement planning, where I can make $1,000 a month. And since I don't feel I need new equipment anymore, I'll still upgrade now and then. I mean, new stuff will come out, and stuff that'll make me excited will come out, and I'll want to get it. But just think of what $1,000 a month in passive income could do if you take that and then invest it in other things. And so right now, I'm very happy with where this is going, but I think we can even do better. Let's look at just the month of December. So I'm going to go over here to my earnings. So during this time period, I sold 45 clips, which is down a little bit from last month, but not a big deal. And if you look at these clips, let me view 50 per page, and that'll get all of them. I've broken these down into the type of clips, and I'll give you some examples of what the types look like. For example, one of the types I have is food preparation, and here's a Chinese dumplings. That's an example of a food clip, and here's another example of a food clip. So I've broken it down into time lapses or hyperlapses. Here's an example of a hyperlapse that I filmed with my Mavic Air 2. Also on here, there's editorial. Here is a good example of editorial. These are children at a makeshift school in the Amazon rainforest. That's a good editorial subject and clip. And then I have nature. There's a lot of, I shouldn't say a lot, but here's an example of a nature clip. This is a deer, not far, just down my backyard a little bit. And then here's an example of something that meets two categories, nature and time-lapse. So I've got time-lapse, aerial, nature, editorial, food prep, and concept. I'll give you an example. Here's what I call a concept clip. This is a macro video of a credit card with no logos on it. This is the concept here would be retail, money, debt, interest rate. You get the idea. So sometimes you have a clear concept and you're going to film a clear concept, and that's what I call a concept shoot. Here's another one. This is a nurse showing a heart and then putting her hands out, and then whoever buys this can, in this copy space here, put a title, get vaccinated, or come in for your checkup, or some product, some medical product. So this is another concept style clip. Okay, so those are the clips. I just want to give you an idea of what I mean when I say each one of these. So this month, December 2021, I sold 6 time lapses, 9 aerial clips, 14 nature clips, 8 editorial clips, 5 food preparation, and 6 concept clips. And that is what is selling, at least from my portfolio, in December 2021. And for the total for that month was $370.27. So thank you for joining me. Thanks to all of those who are willing to collaborate with me, and have a nice day.